Okay, so Grasswalker, I put the deck together. It's terrible. I ended up in the colours that I thought I would be. I mean, there's not really much else I could have done except cut white. The big choice that I feel like I have to justify to you guys is that I'm playing Rubble Reading. Land destruction is normally terrible, but I think in a format where it says you can play 2 lands a turn and your starting hand is huge, I think people are going to get baited, and they're all going to be picking huge 6, 7, 8, 10 drops. You only got 2 extra cards. The chances of those being lands, about a third of your deck is land. You might get like 1 land out of those 2 extra cards. So you're only really playing with the normal amount of lands plus 1, just faster. So I think people that get baited into picking all the expensive spells are going to be destroyed by this, and a nice Scry too. Other than that, it's just fun to destroy land. I was the kind of asswipe that would play a deck full of just Dark Rituals and Stone Rains and just destroy everybody's lands. Smokestack's one of my favourite cards. It's just... I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see how badly it ends. Alright, this is pretty neat because we can go Mountain Swamp Fireblade, and then we can go Plains Carnage. This is actually gonna be really harsh. Fireblade into Carnage is pretty harsh. Okay, he's searching for land. That's cute. He's found a Guild Gate. It's alright, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get in early and hard, and we're gonna punch him. BAM! First blood, that's all that matters. I've already won. So we go Plains, and then Carnage, and he loses a bunch of cards. And then next turn, I guess we just go like Plains Thrall, or if we get another land, we can go Absolution. But Absolution isn't so great when we only have 1 creature out. It's still fine though. He's probably going to discard maybe 1 creature to the Carnage. This guy's playing 4 colours. That land destruction's going to do me quite well if I take out his 1 island or something. Okay, if I take out his Guild Gate or his something, I don't know. Not gonna kill you. Plains. Carnage. He does not have many cards. This is half of his hand. He's put everything into ramping out, and now he's gonna lose half his hand. And either his Guild Gate and maybe another land goes. Ooh, big spider. Nice. He's probably gonna adapt using that. So we're gonna continue to apply pressure and hope that he trades. We can bedeck it next turn. Get it out of the way. Because he needs to play the creature with adapt, and then adapt it. So him playing the creature with adapt, okay, he's just gonna fight. Okay, we can go Bedeck Vandal. That's a pretty nice play. I don't even think we need to discard anything specific. Bedeck it to see if he doesn't have like some kind of weird counter to it. We don't need to rush the discard, so we'll make it bigger. I don't necessarily want to get rid of either of these cards, so just having it be bigger. Oh jeez. This is quite cute because I can play the Absolution, and then the Vandal and the Rentorn are the same size. Oh, I played a land! I should have Vandaled the land. His life is far lower than mine. He's more likely to trade than I am. Even though I want to keep the Thrall. Yeah, he traded. That's good for me. Because now he has 1 card, I have 1 card. Except his stuff's smaller, my stuff's bigger. And now that his graveyard's full of creatures, I can start making spirits. I kind of want to start getting value off this immediately. But I also kind of want to play the Thrall because it's huge. I've only got 7 land. Griffin probably is the smartest thing to do, because we could scry and try and find a land. I'm going to do that. Gonna hunt for land. That's really good. That is a really good card to keep him shut down. So I'm gonna keep down top even though I was hunting for land. Because we could still go Spirit Trial. That's quite cute. Because that's tiny. So if she attacks and buffs this, I can destroy it. So we can create one spirit out of one of his cards. I mean, I'm going to continue to threaten to kill him. And then if he swings back, we can destroy the spider and then spirit the Beastmaster. And it's on him to think that he knows better than he does. He has a lot of mana, but he's going to use it to draw cards, that's fine. Now if we hit his island, that's going to be pretty okay, maybe not. Now if we hit his guild gate, because he's 5 colour, he's got white. That would be pretty tragic for him. If he does swing with both, he's going to get blown out. If he doesn't swing with both, we just continue to beat him to death in the air. Both of those outcomes are fine with me. Some guy racing around like a dickwad on a motorbike. Oh, he gave up! Alright. Draft E3 Absolution every time you see it. That card's doing work for me. Game 2. Let's see how we could do. My target is 3 and 3. Cat Daddy. I mean, that's not a bad name. This hand's worse. Because unless we draw well, it doesn't do anything. Because we would need to draw at least a second white source just to be able to play a creature. So I think this hand gets mulliganed. That's better. It's got all the colours. Swamp is quite nice. We'll keep that. So we're gonna go... Oh geez, there's a Pegasus already. We need to unlock red for the Rafter Demon and the Rastabout and such. And there's not anything we can play on turn 1 except for final payment. So we're gonna start nice and easy, just a couple lands. Next turn we have a choice. We can go double land, Signet Payment. If he, for example, puts an enchantment on this. Or we can go double land, Carnage. Oh, we don't have Carnage anymore, that was in the other hand. Creatures to fly get +0/+1. Okay. We can play Rafter Demon here. It's not very good here. We can... Jeez, that's loud. Alright. We can play Lock It and then hold up final payment. And if he does anything else that involves flyers, we can clean that up. And we're just one land away from an Archway Angel, which is bigger than his flyers. And should be able to contest the board quite nicely. 5 mana for that guy that gives all the flying creatures +1 attack. Is that what you're gonna do? No, he's gonna try and destroy my artifact enchantment. Sacrifice creature enchantment. Alright. That's rough. I'll take the mana from it. Paying 5 life to kill the 2/4? Probably worth it. It's not like... All it has to do is hit us twice. Now he's sweetened the deal. Because now we got a 2/1. Cleaned up his toughness. Oh, we didn't draw something. We can't afford the spectacle cost, so we may as well just slam it down and start racing with just how big this thing is. We could do Rastabout and it guarantees a Spectacle Blade Juggler, which starts turning on all of the spectacles. But But I think putting down, because he's hitting us for 1, we've threatened to hit him for 4. Pegasus doesn't even successfully block it at the minute. I quite like that play a little bit more. Okay, tap something, it doesn't untap. Didn't matter what we played. That's huge. Okay, the ability to riot is going to be quite nice. We should probably do those colors. Probably going to want to put a 1/1 counter on it, because if we just swing, it just dies to the Chillbringer. This incentivizes him not to attack us, because if he does, we get to cycle and repair our hand. Did it anyway. Dead Rebels, we haven't got any targets for that. We need Vandal to give us a land. We are going to discard Blade Juggler, I think, because we do not have the life to spare. Got land, but it's no good to us. Not yet, anyway. The Roustabout's a cute play here, because we're threatening nearly lethal. He's got 15 health, we can hit him for 10. We've got 8 health, he can hit us for 4. We're actually hitting more percentage-wise than he is, but we're just at lower health. So the person that's going to turn around and start blocking first, probably going to be, I mean, it's going to have to be me. The Grasping Thralls help here. Double gates, I think the Angel, giving us this much life, is the best. We can see if he uses his mana, because I'm scared of like a counter. I don't know what counters are in this format. Syncopate probably is, maybe, I don't know. Get rid of nothing. I'm okay with these. Get rid of Dead Revels, it's a bit slow. Keep it, because if he counters, if he eventually gets through the life gain creatures, having them back is quite nice. That's hitting for 1, 4, 8. So he's just about as low as I am. Gains vigilance. If he has a counter, we lose. If he doesn't, we probably win. The game paused, that's a very bad sign. Ah! Quench cost us. We couldn't have played around that anyway, because this costs 5, we only had 6 mana. That's a difference where something as small as me going second just loses that game. I don't think there's much I could have done differently that would have changed things. It just seems like the way the cards fell, it just happened that I play that card and I either win or lose, and it just let me down. But I'm actually happy with how that game went. Alright, got a Trumpeteer, got a Locket. The Locket opens up red. This is a lot more of an aggressive hand. But I like the drill bit. Looking at 9 cards, getting rid of his best. Menace is quite neat as well, because the chance of him having 2 creatures just out is going to be a little bit low, I think, given how everyone seems to be playing huge things. Incubation. Okay. He thinks the Clan Crush is really good then. And it looks like it is. So we're gonna go Swamp, Plains, and then we can play the Locket that lets us play the drill bit. Then we're going to hit him. We're just going to take whatever card we think is the best from his hand. Alright, what do you got? You don't have green. So I don't know why you would pick the Clan Crusher as if that's the best card when you don't have green on you. Chillbringer we've experienced is annoying. +1/1 counter, remove it. Does 2 times. That's just a 5 mana 4/4. Chillbringer seems like the biggest problem here. Attacks each turn available, that's huge. Reach. The one that concerns me the most is the Chillbringer. I don't think anything else out of that is horrifying. He doesn't have green for most of it. 5/2. Can't block the Trumpeter. Can block the Vandal. I'm going to play the Vandal though, because I want to start cycling my hand. And his 5/2 doesn't worry me that much. Can't block the Trumpeter, so that's free damage. Swamp isn't great here. I want red lands. Yeah. Trades 4 mana 5/2 for a guy that gave me an effect. Trumpeter into Rafter Demon's quite nice now. He doesn't have much land. He's done the exact thing I said that would happen. We can actually remove his only source of red. And now he's got a 3-color deck, a bunch of 5-drops, and an inability to use any of like his cards. That Rubble Welt reading was really, really good. You guys have to admit how good that casting was. Oh, there's his green, but now he doesn't have red. Oh, wow. So we can go Trumpeter, because he can't block it. Trumpeter into a Rafter Demon, probably. I mean, we're not looking so good ourselves in colours and lands. But making him discard a card, all of these are good cards. None of which he can cast, but using a 4/2 to just destroy one of these cards is quite nice. Because there's no freebie, there's no, oh, I have 5 lands and a bunch of 3-drops, I'll just ditch a garbage land. All of those are valuable cards to him. And he's going to lose 1. Just have to pray he doesn't get that second red source. He's been mana screwed for most of this game. Okay, Beastmaster. +X/+O. Do I want to make those trades? Probably not. I probably want to make the trade for the Beastmaster. There's our Guild Gate. The Dagger Cast does damage to things, but not enough. The Trumpeter can push through, allowing us to Blade Juggle for a cheaper cost. We've already played a land, got 5 mana. We can just cast Blade Juggle. We might draw something off the Blade Juggle that matters though. So we'll hit him with this. Threaten that if he swings the Beastmaster, it gets Rafter Demoned. We're more likely to have something that costs 2 in red-black. Should have kept the white actually, because we have the locket. Oh, we can play another mountain, can't we? Put the Rastabout down. I was operating on 1 land a turn. I made a mistake there, but it worked out because the game highlighted it for me. Right, now he's in trouble. Because we can swing in hot and heavy and hard. We can go... We have 2, 4, 6, 7. That costs 4, that costs 4. So can't use both. We can see if we can incentivize him to make some bad trades. So we can buff the Trumpeter as well, actually. If you get something really strange, we can final payment it. Those trades are fine though. That trade is very good. I'm very happy with that trade. Maybe he has some kind of Titanic growth situation going on. Let's just see if it happens. It does. That's fine by me. We could lock it to draw cards, now that we've fixed our mana situation. Could Daggercaster. It's not like Daggercaster's going to kill anything. Having it out's going to be quite nice. Drawing cards will be quite nice. I think playing the Daggercaster holding up Final Payment is probably the best thing. Just getting stuff out there, because there's a chance he can't play anything. He's still digging for the red source that we destroyed. Fireblade Art's freebie. We can buff the Trumpeter, we can swing hard. And the Fireblade Artist also represents reach. Because he's low now, we don't ever have to attack again. The Fireblade Artist turn by turn can finish him off. Yeah, this is over. Unless he has a bunch of fog effects and some other weird things. But I can't imagine he's out here. Okay, Fairy Duelist. So he had an extra turn in him. Okay. Sure. We're actually already had enough on board that I don't value 2 damage above the card draw. It's not much value in pretending we have less lands than we do. Yeah, he didn't have any outs beyond that. Nice! Alright, so we're getting off to an okay start. 3-3 looks like a possibility. We're completing some quests and stuff, that's the extra value. One more win, and we're where I hoped we'd be. Anything beyond that is gravy, and as you can see, the prizes get really, really hench the deeper you go. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of playing the greedy draft event for Ravnica. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!